Let's see here. We are live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new Pain and Game Pick'em Season 7, Episode 14. That's right, 14 this way. So, 14 weeks in, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting close to the end of the season. We only have 6 more weeks left because we got week 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. So, technically 5 weeks, but still. Can you believe the football season's in December already?
We made it.
We made it.
We made it to crunch time, folks.
It is crunch time, guys. It is crunch time. I cannot believe this, man. This is actually crazy, to say the least. How good this season has been, how interesting the season's been, and how good the standings are now. It's a very interesting set of standings. With that being said, introduce yourselves, guys, and then we'll go ahead and look at the live playoff picture.
Oh, baby. YouTube, what's good? It's Epistle 90 here, back again with another video on LC Muscles. Season, I forgot, 7, 14, something like that. I don't know. Glad to be here. Always repping my fins. Fins up all day, every day. They're on a bye week this week. But still representing my boys. Always have been, always will be.
Hey, what's good, everybody? It's your boy, Tiny Tim, always representing America's team 24/7, 365. Sorry I couldn't be with you guys last week, but I am so glad to be back this week.
Oh, yeah, glad to have you back.
Of course, LC has to get the gear on. You know, you got to get the gear. Where's my gear? Where's my towel? I know he's got his towel. I got to get mine. There you go. There's my list. Yeah,
Hell
there it is. That's
nice.
it. That's the boys. That's the boys right here. But I am back, and we are now in the home stretch, ladies and gentlemen. It is the month of December. The weather is getting colder, and the action is getting hotter, and the contenders are getting separated from the pretenders. Yep. So I say we get this thing going.
Hell yeah. Before I get started, though, I do want to say this, though. Before the season, after Pain Game Pick'ems last week, Ben Roethlisberger announced he is going to be retiring at the end of this year. And for me,
he did. He announced it.
He announced that he's going to be retiring at the end of the season. And man, he's the guy that got me started watching football. And I still have that big Ben Roethlisberger rookie card, man. It is going to be worth some big money after the season's over, man. Officially announcing his retirement. And Ben, I'm excited. I'm going to enjoy every bit of moment that you have left on this season. It's going to be a great rest of the season. I know you guys are in the crunch time now. I know the month of December is usually your guys' time to shine. And Tiger Raven, good sport, Tiger Raven. Congrats on the Steelers to being the Ravens. That's right. Even my nickname says it. Lamar overthrew it. Before we get started, let's go ahead and talk about the playoff machine, the playoff scenarios. Let's look at the standings right now as the playoffs right now. So, current playoff picture. New England is the first seed in the AFC, a record of 9-4. I know. Trust me. It hurts me. That
sounds horrible.
I know. It sounds absolutely horrible. Having the Patriots once again in the top seed of the AFC. It's absolutely brutal. In the second seed, having a bye last week and now coming back to play this week, is the Tennessee Titans. The third seed is the Baltimore Ravens. They were the top seed last week, and now they are down to the next seed, which is the third seed. Then the Kansas City Chiefs are the fourth seed after beating Denver on Sunday Night Football. Which, let's be honest, guys, that game was ugly. Let's not have any sugarcoat. That game was so ugly to watch.
No, it was terrible.
It was terrible.
Pretty bad.
It is bad. So then the Los Angeles Chargers are the fifth seed. Mm-hmm. The Cincinnati Bengals are the sixth seed, even though the Chargers just beat the Bengals. And the Buffalo Bills are hanging on as the seventh seed. And then after that, Pittsburgh is the eighth seed with record 6-5-1. The only team right now that has been eliminated from the playoffs is the Houston Texans, which I'm actually surprised about. Jacksonville has
wait a minute. They got eliminated before Detroit?
Yep.
Yeah. 1-10-1, right?
What the
1-10-1. I'm not kidding you. Houston's the only team that's been eliminated so far from postseason contention that I am aware of.
My God.
I know. They're bad. Even though Jacksonville's technically worse than them, Jacksonville has not yet been eliminated. It's surprising to say, but Houston with their, I think it was their out of conference record eliminated them this week. So
okay.
And point differential. So Houston is mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. I think the only team realistically that can clinch a playoff berth this week is Arizona. They have to win. And they also have to have a San Francisco loss in order to clinch a playoff berth.
Mm-hmm.
Odashi goes, ooh, banana. Yeah, guys.
Yeah.
And the NFC, we have Arizona as 10-2, the only 2-loss team in the league, followed by Green Bay, Tampa Bay as the 2 and 3 seeds. 4th seed is Titans, Dallas Cowboys. 5th seed is the Los Angeles Rams. 6th seed is the Washington football team, or the Washington No Names, as Tiny Tim likes to say. And the 7th seed is the Niners. So those are the playoff seeds as of now. So how will it look next week? We don't know. But this is the last week of bye weeks. Can you believe it, guys? After this week, we're going to go back to 16-game regular weeks.
Is this the last week for bye weeks?
This is the last week of bye
next week we go full blast all the way starting next week.
Speaking of teams on bye week.
Speaking on teams on bye week, there are the Indianapolis Colts, the Miami Dolphins, the New England Patriots, and the Philadelphia Eagles. So if you're a fan of those 4 teams, sorry, Alex, you're going to have to wait till next week.
That's okay, but I'm still representing my boys.
Hell yeah, you're representing them, man.
I've got my jersey of the week this week.
That's right.
I think I know who that is.
It's not Zach Thomas.
Not Zach Thomas.
It is not Zach Thomas. I will tell you now. I will show it now if you don't mind.
Go right ahead.
So when the Dolphins became the franchise back in 1966, they took a guy from the New York Jets that had a interesting name, and then he played for us a couple of years, but he was more well known as a professional wrestler.
Ooh.
So
I'm intrigued.
And he had his first name on the back of the jersey, which is very interesting. He wasn't his last name. He had the first name on the back of the jersey.
That is a little crazy to say the least.
And I'm, of course, talking about the Chief, Wahoo McDaniel.
Ooh.
Oh, my gosh. Wahoo McDaniel, God rest his soul.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. No, that is an interesting jersey. And he
played customized and everything. It was pretty awesome.
That is pretty awesome to say the least, man. That is still pretty cool. It's a pretty cool looking jersey just because it has the retro look. It's nice, man. I will say that.
Wahoo McDaniel.
Very nice, though.
Amazing professional wrestler.
Oh, I agree. He's definitely one of the very underrated wrestler. Definitely a really fantastic wrestler in the ring. So,
yeah.
That being said,
that's my jersey of the week.
Nice, man. Good shit. I love it.
Yeah.
We're just going to get this game out of the way first. It's Thursday Night Football. It is the Pittsburgh Steelers and Minnesota Vikings.
Lucas, did you send me the updated?
Yeah, it should be in your messenger
list.
Yeah, it should be your messenger. It should be in your messenger. I sent it to you.
Okay.
But
look that up.
Steelers are playing the Vikings in Minnesota on Thursday Night Football. This game is in Minnesota. Vikings are a 3-point favorite. Clete Blakeman is the referee. Alex, I think we know.
No, that's the wrong one.
Oh, I did? Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I thought I did. Hold on. Let me look.
Oh, it's a Thursday night game, so that means it's Beavis and Butthead.
I'll send it to you. So, yeah, it is Beavis
Joe
and
Buck, Aikman.
I'll send it to you. So, I'll let you guys go first on this one.
All right. Tim, who you got in this? Well, it's Pittsburgh Steelers and Minnesota Vikings, right?
Yep.
Lucas wants to go last, obviously.
Well, of course he does, because it's his team. But
I'll send it right now.
I hate to say this, but I mean, Minnesota's been one of those teams that kind of stays above water a little bit, then kind of goes below a little bit. Unfortunately for Pittsburgh, I discussed this with LC before the show. They barely beat those Ravens.
They barely beat the Ravens.
They barely beat the Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
barely.
I didn't watch the whole game entirely. I mean, I would have liked to because I always like it when the Ravens and Steelers go up against each other, and they just barely beat the Ravens. But I still believe that the Steelers are on a downward spiral, and they could miss the playoffs altogether. And I'm sorry, LC, for this reason, I am taking the Minnesota Vikings at home 27-20.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Well, this is honestly a playoff game for both these teams. It feels like it because you don't know if they're in or they're out. They're fighting for their lives, basically. The Steelers impressed in beating Baltimore last week in a close game, while the Vikings lost to the Lions.
That's right. They lost to the Lions. How did they beat the Packers?
How did the Vikings beat the Packers? Yeah, good question, Tiger Raven.
Exactly. It's tough to play on the road on a short week, especially after a rivalry game. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, but ultimately, let's be realistic. It's prime time. It's Kirk Cousins. We all know how this is going to turn out.
Yeah.
Give me the Steelers to beat the Vikings by a final of 20-14.
Woo! I love it, man.
Okay.
I'm going to talk more about this in my hate week, but I just got to say right now, Alex is 100% correct here. Kirk Cousins on primetime equals disaster. That is the mathematical equation that we have to know this week. Kirk Cousins does not play well in primetime. He only survives well at the 1 o'clock games. Otherwise, you put him in a major time slot, he is going to blow it. It's time and time and time again it's going to happen. And let's be honest here. The Steelers saved their season against the Ravens. I told everyone they were going to come back and win against the Ravens. We're going to start on a little bit of an upward trend now. Now we're going to be on that upward trend. The good thing is right now, the Steelers are playing a injury-prone Minnesota Vikings team on the road. The Vikings will be without Adam Thielen and possibly Dalvin Cook for this game. They will not. Dalvin Cook is a game time decision, more likely leaning to out. So that means they'll have to rely on Alexander Matheson once again, who is nowhere near as good as Dalvin Cook. And the Steelers, the only injury that I know of that could possibly hurt them a little bit is Joe Hayden not playing. But realistically, without Adam Thielen, all the Steelers need to do is just lock down Justin Jefferson. KJ Osborne really does not scare me, to be honest with you. Tyler Conklin's not that like an okay tight end at best. But I think the Pittsburgh Steelers will take advantage of Minnesota's offense. And get this, guys. Detroit was one of the worst teams in regards to pass rush. I think they were in the bottom 5 teams in regards to pass rush. They got 3 sacks on Minnesota's offensive line. Baltimore had a top 10 offensive line, and they allowed 7 sacks to the Steelers. Kirk Cousins better fear for his life, especially because TJ Watt just had a 3.5 sack game against Lamar Jackson. And TJ Watt leads the league in sacks now, despite missing 2 games. He has 16 sacks in 12 games. Actually, no, since they played 12 games. So he only 16 sacks in 10 games. Can you believe how insane of a stat that is? Yeah. 16 sacks in 10 games. That is 1.6 sacks per game. Over 1.5, and I think he is going to crush it this week as well, especially under prime time. TJ performs the best in prime time under the lights. Kirk Cousins is going to fear for his life. We're going to get at least 5 sacks on the Minnesota Vikings. If they allowed 3 sacks on Detroit's end, where Detroit got 3 sacks, dude, Kirk Cousins is going to get killed this week.
Oh yeah,
he's going to get killed. The only thing I realistically fear is Justin Jefferson, but I think our corners can lock him down even without Joe Hayden. Joe Hayden is a game time decision, just like I said beforehand. So with that being said, I will talk more in my hate league, and that video will be coming out probably tonight or tomorrow. But with that being said, I got the Pittsburgh Steelers winning this game. I think that they will win. They are 3-point underdogs. I think they will win by more than 3. I think the thing is, this game stays close until the 4th quarter. I think Pittsburgh puts it away with a late Najee Harris touchdown. Give me the Pittsburgh Steelers win this game 27-17. Give me the Steelers.
There we go.
All right.
Well, yeah. Coming up next week, got the – let me see what game we got next. Oh, okay. Baltimore and Cleveland. This game is in Cleveland. And get this, guys, the Browns are actually the favorite because originally Baltimore was a 4.5-point favorite until recently, until the last little bit of time. But now, in the past 2 days, Browns are now a 2.5-point favorite.
Huh.
The referee for this game is going to be, let me see here, Brad Rogers, and the announcers
are Kevin Harlan and Trent Green.
I'm going to actually go first on this game. Guys, let me tell you this. The Ravens have been figuring out offense. And now that the Ravens have lost Marlon Humphrey for the season, their defense is going to really go down the shitter. Marlon Humphrey was the core of that defense, especially in the defensive backfield, and losing him hurt badly. You saw in that Pittsburgh game what happened after Marlon Humphrey got hurt. And Cleveland does have an underrated passing game. Now that OBJ's gone, I think Baker has been developed more confidence with Donovan Peoples-Jones and Jarvis Landry, along with Hooper and Harrison Bryant from FAU, and David Njoku as well. I think the Cleveland Browns can beat Baltimore. I think that the Baltimore Ravens right now are on a downward spiral, and I think the Cleveland Browns will win this game. They barely beat Cleveland at Baltimore. And last time they played, Cleveland scored 42 points on the Ravens. The Ravens have nowhere close to as good of an offense as they had last year, putting up 47 last year in Cleveland. I think the Browns will win. I don't think this is going to be a blowout, but I think the Cleveland Browns win on a late field goal in overtime. Give me the Browns to win this game. 24-21. Give me the Browns in overtime.
Interesting.
Wow.
Lucas, we're in the same boat. We're on the same boat. The Ravens are playing consecutive straight division road games while the Browns are coming off a bye week, so advantage Cleveland. The Ravens have struggled on offense in a big way for much of the past month thanks to the Dolphins.
That's
thanks
right.
to the Dolphins. Ever since that game, they've just been going down and down and down. You're welcome, by the way. The Browns have too, but I think their run game will be the difference in this one. And I think that they run to a victory and keep Lamar Jackson contained. I'm also going to go with the Cleveland Browns to beat the Baltimore Ravens.
There you go.
24-20.
There you go. Wow. So we're right near each other's score. Tiny Tim, are you going to agree with us or be the one lone wolf in this game?
I got to be the lone wolf.
No.
But this is not my upset special, though. That's coming up later.
All right.
Cleveland is doing great. Baltimore is kind of susceptible or a little bit questionable, but I can, if Lamar Jackson could have just one more big game, it'd probably be this one right here against the division rivals. I'm actually taking the Ravens to win this one, but it'll be a late field goal. I don't really see overtime, but I see Baltimore beating the Browns here by a score of 30-27.
All right. That's an interesting score. Hey, I can't go wrong with that, man.
What?
Up next,
last second field goal is Justin Tucker.
Oh, God.
Mr. Automatic.
He is on. I will give the Ravens credit, though. He is automatic.
Yep.
I will give him credit for that. But next game on the list does have playoff implications, but here's why. Tennessee and Jacksonville. This game is in Tennessee. Tennessee is a 9-point favorite. Referee is going to be... Where do they have it? Bill Vinovich. Alex, who are the announcers?
Spiro Adidas and Jay
Feely. Daryl Adidas and Jay Feely. If Jacksonville loses this game, they are out of the playoffs. This is one of my 3 teams guaranteed to lose. I'm just going to go real quick and just get right through this. Tennessee's coming off a bye week. They've been embarrassed the past few weeks against the Texans and the Patriots, and they need to get something going on offense. I think they will do it. I think releasing Adrian Peterson was a mistake after only 3 games. I think that was kind of a mistake on their end.
I agree.
But I think the Titans will do what they can and win. I think that Julio Jones and A.J. Brown will both be ready to come back and play well. Jacksonville, it just sucks to see it because Trevor Lawrence is such a great player, but unfortunately he's not getting any bit of help in Jacksonville. Oh, God. And I think the Jaguars, unfortunately, will get blown out and will be eliminated from the playoffs. Final score, Tennessee, I'm going to say 38, Jacksonville 17. Give me the Titans. Easy win.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you on that one. Jacksonville has just been a big mess. Sorry, Trevor. You're great in college, but I think Trevor Lawrence still has a bright future as long as he can have some great players around him and maybe better coaching staff in Jacksonville. It's pretty terrible there. I'm going to give Tennessee the dime bag. Give them 20-10 over the Jaguars.
All right. So I am going to pick the Titans as well. The Jaguars always struggle in Tennessee, and this is a second straight road game against a team coming off a bye, and that is a bad combination. We all know that. And the Titans were struggling some before the bye, but like the Rams last week, this Jaguars team is the game to get right back on track. Give me the Titans big. This is not my Stone Cold Lock of the Century of the week.
It's not mine either.
No.
I'm going to go with the Titans to beat the Jaguars by a final of 31-15.
Ouch.
Actually, hold on. 30-15. There we go. 30-15.
All right. Now the next game, oh God, this is another bad game if I've ever seen one. This is my second of three teams guaranteed to lose. Surprisingly, it's not my actually, yeah, it is my second of three teams guaranteed to lose. Just because of the nature of this team. Kansas City Chiefs and Las Vegas Raiders. This game is in Kansas City. Kansas City is an 8.5-point favorite. Referee for this game is going to be Brad Allen. Actually, no. Brad Allen was Brad Allen was the last one. Bill Vindge was the Titans. So go ahead.
Ian Eagle and Charles Davis will be the announcers for the Raiders and Chiefs.
I'm surprised Ian Eagle's on this game. Interesting.
Well, it's Mahomes. Come on.
Yeah, that's a good point. Since it's my game, since it's one of my three teams guaranteed to lose, let's just be honest here. Las Vegas, they need to completely tear down that entire team, including getting rid of Derek Carr.
Derek Carr, thank you. I've been saying that for years now.
Derek Carr,
he needs to go.
He had a chance. He had a chance for himself without John Gruden there. He had a great start with John Gruden, but then ever since John Gruden got fired and with this new coach, he has completely gone downhill. He needs to go. It's time to start Marcus Mariota for the Raiders. See what he can do. Because Derek Carr is not the answer going forward. He's not. Let's be honest here, Raiders.
I've been saying that for years now.
He's not the answer. And I 100%
He is better than his brother, though.
He is better than his brother, but he's just not the answer in Las Vegas. I think he could be a good backup somewhere, but I just do not think right now the Raiders do have the talent around him to compete. They do have a decent offense, but their defense is completely ridiculous. So with that being said, Chiefs 42. Raiders 20, easy peasy lemon squeezy for the Chiefs here. Chiefs are going to crush them.
You said pretty much all I needed to say. Give me the Chiefs. Pretty much everything you just said, Lucas. You agree? I agree. Derek Carr got to go. Patrick Mahomes continues to light it up. 34-21. Give me the Chiefs.
Ditto everything that y'all have said. Give me the Chiefs convincingly 31-17.
Oh, God, no. Steeler Nation, no.
No, that's not happening. Derek Carr would be the backup to Tua Tagovailoa. Have him as the backup.
No.
Not even as a backup?
I don't want him.
Really, not even as a backup. I'm surprised.
Give me Gardner Minshew.
Gardner Minshew, man.
Give me Minshew.
Minshew.
Mania, brother.
Hell yeah, I love it, man. Next up on the list is this is one of my two tank balls. Dun 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 dun. Saints and Jets. This game is in New Jersey. Saints are a 5.5-point favorite. Referee for this game is going to be Land Clark. Alex.
And the announcers for the Saints and the Jets have Andrew Catalan, and James Lofton.
All right, so who wants to go first on this game? Because I've been going first a lot.
And Jets, I will go first on this one. So the Saints got a mini bye after playing Thursday last week, which was much needed with all of the injuries that they have had as of late. The Jets have played better lately, but I think they will struggle against a good New Orleans defense to move the ball. So the Jets, they can't stop anybody, even Taysom Hill. Give me the Saints by a final of 28-20.
I'm not going to be that generous to the Jets as A Pizzle is. New Orleans is kind of struggling a little bit, but the Jets is pretty much a dumpster fire, like our good buddy, buddy Steel Maiden would say, like all of us would say.
JETS just in the season.
Exactly. So for that reason, I'm going to take the Saints convincingly by a score of 28-7, and the New Orleans Saints are my stone cold lock of the century of the week.
What? Wow.
Okay.
I'm surprised. I did not expect that. At this point, let's just start calling the Saints the Aints again. That's where they're going at this point. Even with Jameis Winston, the Saints still were kind of pedestrian, but now the Saints without Jameis Winston are even worse. Let's be honest here. Their offense is completely reliant on Alvin Kamara. I think he is coming back this week, but still, unfortunately right now, the Saints right now are just barely treading above water. I don't know how the hell they're still in the playoff picture. It makes no sense because somehow they still have them alive in the latest. When I was watching the NBC game, they were still somehow alive. It won't happen. It will barely happen soon, but still, the Saints will win against the Jets because the Jets are terrible. The Jets, surprisingly, are not eliminated with a loss just yet. They have a chance. If they lose the next two games, they will be eliminated. But right now, they still have and guess who they play next week, Alex? Who you could end their season? The Dolphins in Miami.
These guys.
That's right. So Saints will be the first key piece in ending the Jets season, being just to end the season. Final score, Saints. I'm going to say this is a low-scoring game, 19-13. Give me the Saints. Absolutely brutal game to watch. Next up, oh, God, this game is going to be interesting. Carolina Panthers and Atlanta Falcons. This game is in Carolina. The Panthers are a 2.5-point favorite. The Sean Smith is the referee, and the announcers
are Kenny Albert and Jonathan Vilma.
What do you guys got for this one?
I'll go for this one. I'll go first on this one. Panthers are coming off a bye, and they just fired their offensive coordinator, Joe Brady, as if that will amp up the offense. Like, yeah, right. They're playing good defense, though, and I think they will get after Matt Ryan. But I have a feeling, I just got a feeling that the Falcons are going to take this one. So I'm going to go with Atlanta in this one. Final 24-15. Give me the Falcons.
Yeah, stop me if anyone's heard this before. Panthers running back Christian McCaffrey.
He's out for the year.
Yep.
Oh no!
What are we gonna do?
Yep.
What a shocker.
Yep. And it seems like when they don't have run CMC, they really don't have an offense.
They are just BAD.
That was brilliant.
I like that. Yeah, that was brilliant.
That was brilliant.
They're just BAD.
That's amazing.
We'll have to remember that. Well, anyway, and we don't know what kind of quarterback what kind of Cam Newton we're going to see, the big comeback or the big disappointment. We just don't know. For that reason, I think the Falcons can probably squeak another victory in their schedule. So I'm going to take the Falcons by a score of 28-21.
Man, oh man. The Atlanta Falcons, the Atlanta Turkeys, as Tim will say, are the Carolina Panthers with Cam Newton, who was saying, I'm back, but then hasn't won anything
then
since.
He got benched. And then
he got benched. Oh my God, Alex, you're killing it today. But still, let's be real here. The Panthers and Falcons, this game, realistically, who gives a crap about this game?
Right.
Like, any of you, if you're a Panthers fan, sorry, Camel Toast. If you're sorry, this game, Camel. The only reason why I'm watching any bit of this game is because of the TTC battle between Slitta and Camel, because it's gonna be funny. But still, otherwise, there really is nothing else to watch about this game. Both offenses are near pedestrian, and I really just want to see someone pay a bad bet, and I want to hear what that bet is. I'm intrigued to see what it is. Give me the Panthers just for shits and giggles. I'm going to take the Panthers just because I realistically don't even know who the hell to pick. It's not my coin flip game of the week that's going to come up later, but still.
Oh, shit.
I got to go with the Panthers here. I think the Panthers will win very late with a field goal. I'm going to go with 20-18. This game just screams ugly. 2018, give me the Panthers. I think somehow there will be a missed field goal or a missed PAT at some point in this game. And then the next game is my second tank bowl. Dun, 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 dun. Seahawks and Texans. This game is in Houston. Seahawks are a 7.5-point favorite. The referee for this game is going to be Adrian Hill and Alex.
And the announcers for the Seattle Seahawks and the Houston Texans are Chris Myers and Daryl Johnston.
I'm just gonna get this game out of the way first. I'm gonna say Tyington for last. Who cares about this game? The Seahawks season is pretty much over. It just sucks to see that they beat the Niners last week because I thought the Niners were going to play much better than they did against the Seahawks. They completely blew it. Sorry, A-Bomb, but the Niners freaking blew it. And the Seahawks now are playing on the road against the Texans, who have absolutely nothing left to play for. I think they should realistically just throw shit at a fan and see what sticks, because nothing realistically is going to stick. And I've been hearing rumors that they may do what the Cardinals did to Steve Wilks. Remember that story? Steve Wilks got fired as the first year as the Cardinals head coach.
Yep.
They may do the same thing with David Coley. He might get
fired.
That's
obvious.
He might get fired. Well, no,
that's pretty obvious. I mean,
they were saying the GM originally said he was going to stay the next year to build up the team, but right now, no one on the team has his support, and he's probably going to get fired.
Why would anybody?
This was before they got eliminated from the playoffs. So we're thinking about before they got eliminated from the playoffs. And I think this was very early on in the season. They gave him the vote of confidence for the next year, but now it's completely out of the window. He has lost the team. This team is a dumpster fire. Seattle wins this game convincingly. I'm going to say 38-13. Seahawks are just going to blow them out easily.
Well, let me get back to here real quick. There we go. The Seattle Seahawks kept its small playoff hopes alive last week in beating the 49ers. They now have to face the Texans.
Oh, God.
Whoa. Russell Wilson, I've heard rumors. Have you guys heard the rumors about Russell Wilson today?
I've been hearing about it, but go ahead and say
he might waive his trade clause, no trade clause.
I've been hearing that.
He has three choices of teams he would rather go to: the Broncos, the Saints, or the Giants.
What? Is he serious?
That's what I'm hearing. The Broncos,
but
the Saints,
none of them make sense. Oh, Russell Wilson, do you want to be on a contender or be on a bottom feeder? Oh my God. I'll talk more about the Broncos in a few minutes.
Anyways, Russell Wilson and the Seattle pass offense should be able to show some big play ability in this one. The Texans offense, even against a below-average Seattle defense, will struggle. This is my stone cold lock of the century of the week. Give me the Seattle Seahawks by a final of 30-6.
Tiny Tim.
Seattle. What has happened to the team from the Emerald City? Once they were a great powerhouse, now they're just
they're out. They're the outhouse.
The outhouse.
There you go. There you go.
The outhouse. Holy shit.
From the penthouse to the outhouse. Yeah, definitely. What was that? What was that? what was it, Broncos, Giants, or
Saints. They're all downgrades.
Broncos, Giants. It's like that'd be trading down, way down, especially if you went with those G-men or as I call them, the dwarfs.
The dwarfs. The dwarfs.
Jeez.
Don't worry, I'll talk about the dwarfs in a little bit, though. It'll be funny.
It's been a while since Houston's won a game. It looks like they're out of contention, so they have nothing. They really have nothing more to prove to try to get into the playoffs because they are out of playoff contention, as was mentioned earlier this week. And for that reason, sound the alarm.
Wait a minute. No fucking way. No way. Hold on. I was not prepared for this fucking alarm. Hold on. I gotta find it. Hold on. Oh my god, no way.
Yep. Down the alarm, baby. This is my upset special of the week. Seattle is just so bad they can only go lower. This is Houston's perfect opportunity here. Give me the Texans at home 24-20.
Wow, my god. I was not expecting that, dude. Holy crap.
Wow.
I had to prepare myself. I was literally legit not prepared for this. I did not think this was going to be your upset special, dude. Wow, you completely surprised me. Breaking news, Jets changed their name to the New York Resident Evils. More fitting. It's a terrible franchise. Oh, God.
Which one? The Jets or the Giants?
Jets.
Oh, Jets.
But still, though, the Texans. I am surprised you're picking the Texans. That is completely crazy.
Amazing.
That's mind-blowing. Watch Tiny Tim be right. I really want to see the Texans win just to prove Tiny Tim right. It would be so damn funny. Sorry, Brandon Rogers. Sorry, Briseño. It's just too funny. I know your season's
Sorry,
already
Seahawks
gone.
Eddie.
Sorry, Seahawks Eddie. Oh, my God. All right. Speaking of Tiny Tim, you know what? You're going to go top of the next game, which is the Cowboys and the Washington No-Names. This game is in Washington. Cowboys are a 4-point favorite. The referee's Alex Kemp.
Announcers for the Cowboys and the Washington football team. We have Kevin Burkhardt and Greg Olson.
All right, it's a good combo. Can't go wrong there. I'm going to say Tiny Tim for last again. Alex, go first on this one. Then I'll go second.
All right. Well, this is suddenly an enormous game in the division race. Washington has won 4 straight and is playing outstanding on both offense and defense, thanks to my buddy, Taylor Heineke. The Dallas offense hasn't clicked as expected in recent weeks either. Washington can close to within a game in the division if they win this. And as a matter of fact, I think they will.
Uh-oh.
This is my upset pick of the week.
No!
Oh, no. Oh, my gosh.
Give me the football team. They did it last week. They're going to do it again this week. 24-21. Give me the football team.
Wow.
Oh,
my God. All you guys are surprising me with upset picks. Goodness gracious. That's not my upset pick of the week. Mine actually is going to be a little bit funnier, but still.
Sorry, Tim. I had to do it.
Well, you got to break out the bottle of Heineke.
Gotta break out the bottle of Heineke. That's right. Cowboys right now are coming off a little bit of a mini bye thanks to playing that Thursday night game against New Orleans. And this game is going to be interesting to say the least. Washington has been playing really good football as late. I'm not going to deny that. They did beat Las Vegas last week on the last-second field goal. And I'm intrigued to see how Washington will do. It sucks they lost Logan Thomas for the year, though. He will be out with the torn ACL. He is not going to be back the rest of the year. And this is the first of 2 matchups in 3 weeks because they got 3 division games in a row, 2 on the road. And this is a big one here, playing against Dallas at home. This game will be close, but unfortunately, I just do not think Washington will be able to keep the momentum up. And trust me, I know it's going to somehow bite me in the ass again because I've been picking against Washington every week for the past 4 weeks, and they've lost.
Yeah.
And the one time I did pick them against Denver, they lost.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, give me the Cowboys to win this game. I just think Dallas is just too good right now. Their offense, I think they're going to be getting a lot of their key pieces back. So give me Dallas to win this game. Final score, Dallas 31, Washington 28. Give me the Cowboys.
All right. My boys going against the no names. Back in the old days, this was probably one of the greatest rivalries in all of the NFL. I heard reports that I think Mike McCarthy has passed COVID protocol, so I think he should be back on the sideline for this week. I heard we should be getting Randy Gregory off of suspension.
There you go.
Another young guy we have on defense, Neville Gallimore. He should be coming back from his injury. Got Cooper back. We got CeeDee Lamb back. CeeDee Lamb, I love the guy. I think he's doing better now than he did in his rookie season last year. And, of course, another defense, Micah Parsons. They should still put his name near the top of the list for Defensive Rookie of the Year.
They should.
And, of course, the overall Defensive Player of the Year, wearing my lucky number 7, Trayvon Diggs. Can you count it? 9 interceptions for this year.
9.
That's
9.
9 is so fine.
That is awesome.
Yes.
I will say one thing. This Trevor Heineke.
Taylor Heineke, man.
Taylor Heineke. I'm thinking of Trevor. Taylor Heineke. This kid is he's pretty good. He's been impressed. He's been impressing me. He's been impressing me a lot. He and those no names, they're going to make a game out of this. Let me tell you, they're going to make a game out of this. They're good on the offense. They're good on the defense. They're going to make it pretty good. But I say probably in the last 5 minutes of the game, it's going to be Greg the Leg that's going to pull it out again.
Ooh.
Legatron,
I like that.
Well, that's what he used to go by when he was on the Rams.
That's right.
So I guess we could still break open the bottle of Heineke, but unfortunately, Greg the Leg will probably put the cork back on it. So
you got to pour it out.
Pour it out. He's going to pour it out all right. He's going to make the Cowboys work for it. It's going to be up to Greg the Leg. I'm taking my Cowboys in a close finish, 33-30.
Very nice. I like that pick.
I like it.
Next game is the Detroit Lions and the Denver Broncos. This game is in Denver. Broncos are an 8-point favorite. The referee is John Hussey. Announcers Alex.
We have Kevin Kugler and Mark Dirty Sanchez.
So you guys go first because I got something else for mine.
All right. Well, Lions won last week in dramatic fashion. Came down to the last 4 seconds.
They won a game.
But now they must face a Broncos team that needs this game in terms of playoff survival. The Denver defense is playing well and will do so here. I think the offense will do enough for the Broncos to get them back on the right track, but I think the Lions will hang around and keep this one relatively close. I'm going to say 28-17. Give me the Broncos.
Tiny Tim?
Yeah. Lions, enjoy your victory. It's not going to last long. Probably until you maybe go up against Atlanta or something. But I did not expect to see those Lions win that game last week. I did not see that coming. But I definitely do not see them beating the Broncos this week. I think, do we still have Teddy Bridge over troubled water?
Yep.
Yeah, Teddy Bridge treading over water. We still have him.
Yeah, they still have him. And I say that Denver is almost going to double up on the Lions. I give Denver the victory by a score of 30-17.
You know, there's a reason why I'm wearing blue in this video. Not only is it symbolizing Detroit did get their first win, it's very nice to see them get a win, but they also have their lives at stake. They're somehow barely alive playoff lives at stake. They will be eliminated from playoff contention with a loss or a win by San Francisco or wins by Atlanta and New Orleans or wins by Minnesota and Chicago.
I see where this is going.
You know, Detroit, I like him.
I see where this is
like
going.
Dan Campbell a lot. I think he's got a good amount of future. I think he's got a really good future. And I think you guys still got a lot of good pieces going. He says, I think you guys will still draft number 1 and get Kayvon Thibodeau in the draft. But today...
No.
I have the Detroit Lions upsetting the Denver Broncos as my upset pick of the week.
Oh, boy.
The Detroit Lions will continue their momentum. Dan Campbell is getting his team momentum.
Wow.
He has his team riding with him. They're going to be ride and die with Dan Campbell. Jared Goff is going to make the Broncos defense look silly. And the Detroit Lions will win their second game in a row. Final score, Detroit 30, Denver 28.
Wow.
That is my upset pick of the week.
They're not gonna get Thibodeau. They're gonna go with Hutchinson from Michigan.
Really?
I think they're gonna go with Aiden Hutchinson.
That would be an interesting pick.
It would be the smart pick because he's right down the road in Ann Arbor. So
that is right. But going from my upset pick of the week, from my third and final guaranteed team to lose, Giants and Chargers. This game is in Los Angeles. Chargers are a 10-point favorite. The referee for this game is going to be Tony Cornette.
Boo!
Boo! And Alex?
Hate that guy. Hate that guy. Adam Amin and Mark Schlereth.
You know, guys, I just got to do this right away. Just because it's my third and final team guaranteed to lose, and still.
This is my stone cold lock of the century.
Nice.
Giants absolutely are pitiful right now. I told this to Alex and Tyington before the show started. Colts running back Jonathan Taylor has scored as many touchdowns, 18, as the Giants have all season, which is 18. That is absolutely pathetic of the Giants. And Bad Dog, if you ever seen Bad Dog Sports Live on YouTube, he calls the Giants completely pathetic, and they are 100% pathetic. This offense is pathetic. The whole team is pathetic. Daniel Jones is a joke. Joe Judge is a joke. Everyone on the Giants is a joke, and Dave Gettleman will be leaving the team after this year. Chargers will completely embarrass the Giants because this technically is known as the Eli Manning Bowl because Eli was supposed to originally go to the Chargers. So,
right.
Fun fact there.
Yep.
Chargers completely blow out the Giants. So final score 52-17. Give me the Chargers.
Damn.
Goal, Chargers, goal.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah. The Giants is just. Yeah, you can't really say that much about them because they don't do much anyway.
Nope.
Give me the Chargers convincingly, 33-20.
Hell yeah, man. That's a good
You guys pretty much said what y'all had to say. It's going to be Jake Fromm.
Jake from where? Jake from State Farm.
That's right.
Jake from State Farm.
Jake from State Farm starting at quarterback. So Herbie is going to have a big day. Give me the Chargers to beat the Giants 31-7.
Now, this game for me is the closest game all week. 49ers Bengals. This game is in Cincinnati. 49ers are only a 1-point favorite. Referees Craig Rolstad. Announcers Alex.
For the Bengals and the 49ers, Greg Gumbel and Adam Archuleta.
Ty and Tim, do you want to talk first on this game or Alex?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and start on this one. Not much really left to say here. I mean, San Francisco, they're starting to go a bit hot. They are still in that NFC race right there, trying to They may secure second place in their division behind Los Angeles. And but actually, I'm actually going to take the Bengals at home with this one by only 1 point. Give me the Bengals to nudge it out 24-23.
Interesting. Very, very interesting.
Oh wait, no way, man, Alex,
The
no way.
coin flip game.
Alex,
This is my coin flip because I don't know who.
It's
to
mine
go.
too. It's mine too.
A double coin flip.
The
Double coin flip.
Oh my
Double coin flip.
Heads will be the 49ers. Tails will be the Bengals.
49ers, Bengals.
All
Ready,
right,
Alex?
gentlemen. 1, 2, 3, go.
Shit. Oh. Do it again. Bang.
On. Let's do it again.
Hmm?
49ers, baby.
Bengals.
Ooh, okay. I like that, though. Intriguing.
Bengals. I think Burrow and Jamar Chase get back on track, and they are going to light up that 49ers secondary. 31-21. Who day? Give me the Bengals.
49ers over Bengals in a low-scoring game. Defensive game. I think this game comes down to defense. Niners win this game 21-20. Give me the Niners.
All right.
Now this is the CBS game of the week. Bills and Buccaneers. This game is in Tampa. Buccaneers are 3-point favorites. Scott Novak, boo, is the referee. And the announcer's Alex.
Buffalo Bills and Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yep.
We have Jim Nance, Tony Romo.
Very nice.
Right.
The Trontown duo.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go first on this one just because I gotta get my thoughts on this one. Realistically, with this game, I realistically just think that the Bills right now just got a fortunate play with that weather being so bad in that last game on Monday Night Football. They got absolutely embarrassed just because the Patriots completely ran over them. And Mac Jones only completing 2 passes out of 3 attempts for 19 yards. That is insane. And they won the game. 2 or 3 for 19 yards. I think that's tied for the lowest ever completions in a game in a win ever. 2. I think Tim Tebow also did the same thing. It was 2 for 8 for 76 yards. Tim Tebow passed for more yards with 2 attempts than Mac Jones did. That's a crazy thing to think about.
Wow.
But still, the Buccaneers right now are coming off a big win against the Atlanta Falcons and now are hosting the Bills at home. I think the Bills will definitely keep this close, but I'm sorry, Garrett Bear. The Buffalo Bills, unfortunately, right now are just playing a tough Tampa Bay team at home, and I think they're going to fall short. Give me the Tampa Bay Buccaneers here. Final score, Buccaneers 31, Bills 28. Give me the Buccaneers.
I actually think it's going to be a little bit closer than that, but I agree with you. Buffalo, they're heading down. They're heading downhill a little bit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Heading downhill a little bit. And I think a lot of points will be put up by both Josh Allen and Tom Brady. I think they'll light it up. But I think this will be a fun one, but I think Tampa Bay wins it, but I think Buffalo keeps it close. I'm going to go 34-21. 34-21, give me the Buccaneers.
All right.
Yeah, 34-21.
Sounds good. Well, just as I shocked you guys with my upset special taking Houston over Seattle, I'm probably going to shock you guys when I say that this is my game of the week. 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 You have got the GOAT, Tom Brady. He's pretty much everything.
Mm-hmm.
You got Josh Allen. This kid ain't no scrub. You got Rob Gronkowski, probably one of the best tight ends, if not the best tight end in the league. And of course, you got You got Trayvon's older brother, Stephon Diggs, one of the best receivers in the league. This could be a shootout, in my opinion. I would pay money to go see this game if I had the chance. But of course, as I recall from last year when I bet on Patrick Mahomes instead of Tom Brady, I said I would never bet against Tom Brady ever again.
Mm-hmm.
And this week is no exception. Give me the Bucs in a close game. My game of the week. Give me the Bucs 35-30.
Wow. That's a good score, though. It's going to be a very close game. And I will agree, Zach, this is a game where the Bills are going to miss Tre'Davious White big time. I 100% agree with you. Tre'Davious White being the best cornerback of the team and getting hurt, having him not in the rest of the season is going to hurt this week. But let's go about Sunday Night Football. Check our local listings, everybody, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
And here's my question. Why the hell is this the Sunday night game of the week?
Basically,
Why?
because it's the longest rivalry in NFL history.
I agree, but this
to me is my game of the week. 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 For that reason alone.
I'm surprised.
It is the longest rivalry in all of NFL.
I will give you credit. It is, but still. Sunday Night Football, Green Bay Packers and Chicago Bears. This game is in Green Bay. Ron Torbert is the referee. Packers are a 12.5-point favorite. And Alex?
Obviously. I mean, it's Al Michaels, Chris Collinsworth, the usual suspects.
Yep. The Miracle Man.
Sunday Night Football.
Yeah, the Miracle Man is going to be calling the game.
Do you believe in miracles?
Yes.
I'm going to save Tiny Tim for last on this game because I'm going to go last on the last game. So this one, I'm just going to get this out of the way. I was considering this one of my locks of the week, but Justin Fields may be coming back for this game, and that could provide a big edge for the Bears on offense. Because just be honest here, Andy Dalton is nowhere near as mobile as Justin Fields, and Justin Fields has a lot of upside, and Justin Fields under prime time can do some good things. Let's be honest here. And this is 1 of 2 straight primetime games of the Bears. Because next week on Monday night, they play the Minnesota Vikings. So maybe Justin Fields under the lights can perform well. He did against the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I think he can perform well here. I think that this game will be closer than people expect, and I will definitely take Bears under covering the spread if I were you guys. I think the Packers will win because you can never go against that bad man. Packers will win this game, but the Bears will keep it close. 37-27, give me the Packers.
I'm in agreement. I'm going to go with Green Bay this one. You can't bet against that bad man. Doesn't matter who's at quarterback for the Bears because Aaron Rodgers owns them, always has, always will. Give me the Broncos. Broncos? What the
Broncos?
Hell?
You mean the team that Aaron Rodgers was supposed to go to before he decided to play for the Packers?
Let's try that again. Give me the Packers.
Right.
31-13. Go, Pack, go.
Yep. When it comes to the Chicago Bears, Aaron, you are the father.
Yes.
Get a little Maury style right there.
Nice.
Yes.
And I see nothing. And I see nothing different here. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's Justin Fields. It doesn't matter if it's Rob Gronkowski. Hell, I don't even care if they call Rex Grossman out of retirement. It ain't going to matter.
Sexy Rexy.
Oh God.
It ain't going to matter. But the Bears could keep it close. But the Packers will pull away. Give me the Pack over the Bears, 33-28.
You know, you guys have mentioned your game of the week. Now it's time for me to finally mention my game of the week. Game of the week. Game of the week. Game of the week. Game of the week.
For real?
And it's on Monday Night Football. It is the Los Angeles Rams and the Arizona Cardinals. This game is in Arizona. The Cardinals are a 2.5-point favorite. The referee for this game is Carl Sheffers. Announcers, Alex.
We have Steve Levy, Brian Greasy, Lewis Riddick.
That's right. They're
and Lisa Salters.
There is
And
no.
I believe
There is no. Oh, sorry, I was going to say this. There is no Manning. Peyton Manning Night Football until week 6, the last game of the season with the Steelers and Browns. They will not be back until then.
All right.
So you guys go ahead first. I'm going to say my thoughts
All
on the
right.
game of the week here.
So this is a big game in the division and in the conference in terms of playoffs and stuff. The Cardinals beat the Rams at their place earlier in the season. They dominated that game. I forgot what the final score was, but it was pretty bad. This one won't be easy either, as the Rams played well last week against the Jaguars, but this is a big step up. The Cardinals will beat them a second time, and they will sweep them. Give me the Cardinals to beat the Rams by a final of 27-20.
Yeah. Arizona's just been blowing my mind all season long. I mean, that Kyler Murray has really blossomed this year into a great quarterback in the NFC. Seems like the Rams are kind of sliding down a little bit. Not too much so, but kind of sliding down. And I believe Arizona could clinch at least a playoff spot with a victory here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to take Arizona, even though I believe the Rams will kind of keep it close. But it's going to be a touchdown and an extra point that makes the difference here. Give me the Cardinals at home against the Rams, 30-23.
There you go.
All right.
Alex?
I already said my piece.
Oh,
Yeah.
you did.
I said
They did.
27-20 Cardinals.
Oh, that's right. You did. I'm sorry. I'm just saying my thoughts on this game. This game, honestly, is going to be my game of the week just because of the fact that this game realistically could determine who could be the number 1 seed in the NFC. Because realistically, if Los Angeles wins over Arizona, Los Angeles takes over as the number 1 seed. Surprisingly, that's the case. Actually, no, Tampa Bay would be the number 1 seed, but still, if the Buccaneers will lose a game, because I think Tampa Bay did beat Los Angeles in that. No, wait, no, Los Angeles would be the number 1 seed because Los Angeles beat the Buccaneers 38-20. I remember that. That was the first loss the Buccaneers had. But still, Los Angeles, with a win, they'll be the number 1 seed. Arizona, though, will keep this game close. This is going to be an offensive shootout. Both offenses should be at their fullest. Everyone should be healthy. I'm expecting both offenses to have extremely good games. DeAndre Hopkins, Christian Kirk, James Conner for the Arizona Cardinals. And then you have Darrell Henderson. Yeah, I know, James Conner. Don't even get me started. Then you have Darrell Henderson, Cooper Kupp, Van Jefferson, Odell Beckham Jr., Tyler Higbee on the Rams. The difference is who is realistically going to win this game and which defense could stop which offense. Oh, no, you're all right, Zach, because you guys have one loss. I'm sorry. You guys did lose. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers did lose the Rams, but the Buccaneers do have to lose one more game. I'm sorry. I thought they both had the same record, but still. The Rams right now are in fantastic shape. Even though Matt Stafford, though, does not play the best against competitive teams, I think he's going to buck the trend here, and I think he's going to get a win. This is a season-defining win for him, and I think he'll get it. I think this is the biggest win he'll have all year, but I think that the Rams will do this. Final score, Rams, I'm going to say 38. Cardinals, 34. Give me the Rams. And the deciding score will be a Cooper Kupp touchdown at the end of the game to win it.
Hey, if you're in Los Angeles, the best part of waking up is Cooper in your cup.
Yeah. That is brilliant.
I love it.
I love it, man. That was beautiful. And guys, that's Painting Game Pick'ems for this week. There is no hate week since there are no Vikings fans in the TTC. And that's all the picks we have for this week. Week 15, we're going to be back to normal, back to 16 game seasons, which I'm extremely happy for. And we should have some good games the rest of the way. So, do you guys have final words before we send off for the night?
I do. I ordered me an ugly Christmas sweater about a week and a half ago. It's supposed to be here between today and next Tuesday. My company that I work for, we're having a little Christmas dinner thing on the 13th. I'm kind of hoping that sweater will come in either tomorrow, Friday, or Saturday. But it should be here by the 14th, which is next Tuesday. When I get that sweater, you will see me on this show next week wearing that very sweater. So stay tuned, y'all.
I like it.
Ooh. I'm excited, man.
Cool. I'm excited too. Really excited to see this week of football. One more week of bye weeks. This is the last week for bye weeks. Then it's every man for himself, every team for himself. It's gonna be a good week. Hope it's a good one for you guys too.
I hope so too, man. We got my game tomorrow. Hate Week is coming out tomorrow. Tomorrow sometime. Catch that video out. With that being said, guys, that's it for us tonight, guys. This is LC Muscles 20 here signing out. See you guys later and stay awesome. And remember, never let the Detroit Lions get on a run, because the Detroit Lions, they could do something in the last few games to save Dan Campbell's reputation right now, because Dan Campbell, with the win he got now, he's going to start, and soon the Lions may compete. Who knows? But with that being said, good night, everyone.